Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Miles and I thought it was time for a kind of updated setup tour / room tour because why the fuck not, basically. This is my bedroom door here, the white door with the Jurassic World poster on it. Bathroom door here, this one. The blue one. It's a bathroom, you don't really need to see it. Starting over kind of like on the boring side of my room, I've got my kit here, my electric drum kit, and then a bunch of guitars and bass and all that stuff, which I don't really play, to be honest with you. I definitely should, but I don't. Got my bed over here, which is also very messy because I don't bother to make it. Yeah, it's not very interesting over here. The only thing I guess of note is this stupid pirate map thing that I've had for God knows how long. I want to get rid of it, but it's currently used to put up like mainly this piece of art. At some point, I want to get ceiling stars, like the little glow-in-the-dark ones. I used to have them when I was younger, but I got rid of them and I do kind of really want them back. We're just going to ignore this pile of clothes here. Okay, the fun side of my room. I guess I'll start off where it's kind of easy. Piano, yeah. My bag normally has my laptop in it when I'm not using it, but at the moment I've got all my dance stuff in here because I'm heading out to dance in a couple of hours. I've got my kind of spare mic down here, my SM58, camera bag, PA system, it's a Yamaha system, I don't know what it is, got my DJ stuff. That's a Roland DJ202 and there's a little Hercules mini mixer which I take when I'm going places. The wall's pretty interesting. Trans flag. I'm not trans, but I have it up to support trans people because supporting people is cool. I've kind of read a bit more like stuff online and also just chatted to trans people a bit more and I'm just like, wow, out of all the queer people being trans, it's definitely the worst because of like the support. Well, there is no support basically, and it's really shit. So just wanted to have that up just to, you know, kind of have my confirmation of support. Hey guys, I just want to interrupt this video and let you know that in the description, top of the description, there is a link to a trans charity that my trans friend specifically would like supported, and if you could support it, that would like be amazing and I'd really appreciate that. And if you can't, well, maybe another time. But yeah, I just thought I'd put that out there because I want to try and do something to help. I've also got a bunch of pictures up of mostly me and my best mate. I got this random snail thing. I don't really know exactly what it's meant to be. Well, it's meant to be like a windscreen or something. Maybe they're giant snails in like a forest. I don't really know, but it's pretty cool. And then I've got the pride flag up here because, you know, I'm queer, fantastic. And there's a green screen up here, but shut up, watch. Just turned 3 PM. It beeps every hour. Anyway, yeah, a little crappy green screen that's held up with pegs because I'm not using it at the moment. Oh yeah, I have a chair here. I kind of just dump things on it at the minute, but I've got this massive bear. We got this from Costco years ago. And when we got it, it was actually bigger than me, but it's sadly it's not anymore. So yeah, and it's just kind of using the chair, dragon. Yeah. I really need to tidy this up, but you know, I mean, I really need to tidy my desk up. It's a bit messy at the moment. This massive pile of food and drink at the minute, just, we can ignore that. I'll get through it one day. But hey, since I last did a setup tour, I got this new MIDI controller. It's an Akai MPD 218. Best drum pads I have ever used, like literally ever. If you're looking for just drum pads and a couple of endless encoders, this is the one for you. I promise you, it's the best drum pads you will find. On that note, I also have an Akai Fire. It's really good, but I just can't recommend it because unless you use this thing all the time, you'll completely forget how it works and be stumbling around the controls trying to work out how to do things. I also have buried under all this crap a Scarlett 2i2 interface, which I just take around with me when I'm traveling because if it gets damaged, I'm not going to be so upset as if it was my Steinberg interface. On the topic of the Steinberg interface, it's over here. It's a UR22 UR22 Mark II. This was the best interface I ever got. I also kind of upgraded to this Focusrite Sapphire Pro 20. Is it 26? I can't remember. Yeah, it's 26. It's really, really good. However, because it's really old, it's also Firewire, and Windows just doesn't handle Firewire very well. So I constantly have to unplug it and plug it back in, and then turn it on while my computer's off, then I can turn on my computer, and then it works. But when it works fantastically. I also now have a cloud lifter, which is for my pride and joy of a microphone, the SM7B. Absolutely love this thing. It's fantastic. Can't recommend it enough, although I did break the bank a bit getting this. I bought this with the arm, the Go XLR, a pair of headphones, and just a couple of other little bits and bobs for 500 quid. It hurt my bank account a lot, but I do think it was worth it. Yeah, Go XLR, got that as well. Upgraded to these nice AKG headphones, which I use for everything. They are fantastic. The PC, which is down here. It used to be on my desk. It hasn't really changed much besides got a couple of things just stuck on it, and also I've got a couple of stickers which you can't really see. There's a mouth, furry mouth, and it says like a little warning contains trash. I have a couple of things from stuff I've bought. But yeah, my PC hasn't really changed internally, besides upgrading to the SSD that I mentioned in the previous setup tour. And then I've also got another SSD in there, 512 gigs, because I just needed something else as an emergency backup. And then I've got the Firewire expansion card and also like a 7-port USB 3 expansion card in there as well. Other than that, the PC is literally exactly the same. It's not changed at all. And then I've also got the Sakai MPK Mini Mark III here. Very good all-round controller. My only issue with it, and this could just be me, the joystick here for pitch bend, it works, but it only goes up 200 cents or down 200 cents, and I cannot seem to fix that at all. I've also got Stream Decks, so a bit of a funny story about this. So I bought this one on eBay. It was meant to arrive after like 2 days, and after like 2 weeks, I was like, hey, do you mind if I get a refund? Because it still hasn't arrived. And like a month later, it arrived, and I'm like, oh shit. And at that point, I've already bought this Mark II, so I was like, hey, so this arrived? Like, what do you want me to do? Like, if you pay for the shipping, I'll send it back. He was like, can you just pay for it? I was like, no. I was like, no, no, I'm not gonna do that. And then I also got this Echo Dot. I'm currently actually watching Ghostbusters 2 BBC iPlayer. Fantastic, playing it out of here, because although I do have these monitors, they're just a bit of a pain to use at times, and also I'm way too close to them. I have to be sat all the way back here to get a remotely decent sound out of them. Side note sort of thing, down here, I've got this magnetic board, and then I've got this flame board, and then I've also got like these poster board things, which I want to get up on the walls. I was thinking of having like one of the poster board things up over here, and maybe the flame could go like kind of sexy along there or something. I don't really know. Oh hey, while I'm over here, I have a couple of plants and a lava lamp. This is like my favorite pot. It did get smashed, which is why there's a crack there, because we glued it back together. My cat, Kipper, he used to love climbing up on this window ledge when my desk was here. Yeah, I don't think I mentioned, so my desk used to be like here. No, it used to be like here and here, and then my piano was here. But yeah, my cat used to love climbing up here, and he knocked this pot off, but I was like, I need to glue it back together because I love this pot too much. Okay, yeah, I kind of forgot to show you the plants, so I got this thing, and it's kind of just like, this thing randomly grew out. Oh wow, that's grown since I last looked at this like the other day. Yeah, okay, that's growing really quickly. It's a thing, yeah. And I got this thing, and it's kind of just escaping over there. It's doing its thing, and we got these little things here. Pretty cute mug as well. Over here, I got this extremely sharp cactus. This thing like hurts like a bitch to touch. This looks extremely dry. I swear I watered this like really recently, but I guess it needs more water. It's pretty tall. And then I've also got this thing here. There isn't really too much else to say. Oh yeah, I have a kimono on the back of my chair. I don't feel posh enough to actually wear it though, so I just don't really ever wear it. But it's there. Oh hey, you'll notice I only have one monitor. Oh, this is a whole thing at the moment. So this is my old webcam here, and it was up in this clip here. However, my GoPro, which I'm using to film this now, which is normally just mounted on there, the software on my computer has decided to just not work for me, so I can't use my GoPro as a webcam at the moment, so I'm having to go back to this one. It's not like an issue, it's just really frustrating that I can't use the GoPro. And also I noticed I only have one monitor now. The old monitor is there, but I kind of can't use it because it doesn't have a stand and it's not really anything to lean it up against. The other thing, which wasn't really a big deal, it was a wacky resolution. It wasn't 1080p, which was a little bit annoying, but not really a big deal. The other thing that was also kind of a problem with it was when I was recording vocals, I would almost have this really high-pitched sound. I mean, you couldn't really hear it, but once it had got like compressed and EQ'd and everything in my vocal chain, you could definitely hear it, and it was really frustrating. Turns out it was coming from that monitor, or at least I'm 99% sure it was coming from that monitor, because I'm not using that monitor anymore, and funnily enough, that sound does not appear in my recordings anymore. So yeah, I do want to get a new monitor, but for the time being, I've actually been using my phone. It's not ideal, I'm not gonna lie to you, it's really not ideal, but it works, so I guess I can't really complain. Yeah, I think that's basically all there is to say. That's kind of the room tour, that's the setup tour 2024, basically. I hope I didn't miss anything out. That's fine, it's fine. I do, however, recommend going back, and I'll link it up this side, I think, the previous setup to a video, only because I kind of go over like the gear a bit more, the keyboard, mouse, computer, all of that stuff. I kind of go over that. That was what I was kind of focusing on, and that hasn't changed at all. It's just everything else has changed. Well, the desk hasn't changed either. You get what I'm saying, like some stuff hasn't changed, and so I've not really talked about it, but that's talked about in the video, which is up here somewhere. My previous setup tour, which I think actually might be like 2 years ago at this point. That's crazy. That's crazy. I'm just like, whoa, it's kind of old. I'm kind of old. That's the craziest part. I'm kind of old now. I'm not sure how to feel about that. So yeah, thank you very much for watching. I do hope you enjoyed this little random little video. So yeah, peace out. I'll catch you next time. Goodbye. Oh hey, by the way, this is my cat Kipper. He's no longer with us, which is very sad, but yeah, he was such a good boy. He was the bestest boy ever. I do love him very much. Yeah. I was doing a final watch before I rendered this video and I thought, oh my god, I've forgotten something. I've forgotten the tea stash. Let me show you guys the tea stash. So you've got my lovely piano over here and you've got my music stuff over here. If we just sneak behind the music stuff, oh my god, what's that? It's a box of tea. It's a literal tea stash hidden away. Fantastic, you can't see it from here. It's great.